what's up? Welcome back to the channel again, and myself. This is actually a kind of a special ride. I'm making this video mainly because I want to test out that K&N filter I put in Ruby here after the last valve adjustment that I made on it and the oil change and stuff. So I figured I'd come out here and just kind of cruise, take a little easy for a short ride. Not going to do a full-fledged. It is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2023. I want to make this kind of a something I haven't done before. Do a little Christmas ride. It's pretty cold out here. It's probably about 48 or 49. A little bit of an overcast. It's not supposed to rain. As you see, I'm kind of in my thick jacket here. I actually got some new gloves, MSRs from Rocky Mountain ATV, of course. Really warm gloves, real comfortable. So far, my hands are still staying pretty warm already, because when I was unloading Ruby out of the truck and everything, my hands were getting kind of cold, but they're starting to warm up now because it's really good padded insulation, full grain leather, adjustable straps, you name it. So anyway, I decided to come back out here, slap on the GoPro. We're just going to do a little cruising ride, just going to come up some little trails here, just to kind of see how she does with this K&N filter in it. I do see a little bit of a response, a good response out of her. Seems to be more responsive, a little bit more power probably, maybe, I don't know, but we'll just see. It was just a good excuse to come out and go riding, so let's enjoy this blessed day, Christmas Eve, and sit back and relax, and let's just enjoy the cruise. This is probably going to be the last ride for 2023. I know this year I didn't do a whole hell of a lot of riding. Mainly at the beginning of it, because it's coming up on almost a year since my dad passed away. The beginning of last year, January, February, was just not my type of, just wasn't for me. It just was a bad time. Well, for me and my brother too, but and the weather, we had pretty wet weather last winter, earlier this year, so didn't get a chance to get out here and really ride. A lot of snow, as I remember. I think this winter is supposed to be kind of not as bad. That's what they say. So far, here we are almost at the end of the year. And there really isn't any snow at all up here, even here at Chappie Shasta. Usually there's some snow up here about this time of year, so I don't know, they're predicting kind of a mild winter, but we'll see. We'll see. That's the other thing I wanted to do, was to test these out, these Mud Force tires on in the snow, just to see how they do. Probably nothing any different than the stock ones did, but obviously they grip a lot better than the stock ones do. Didn't ride much at all in 2023. A few times up here. Oh yeah, don't forget the Oregon ride. If some of you are new to the channel, you might want to go back and see my ride at Winchester Bay Sand Dunes and Huckleberry Flats in the Willamette Forest in Oregon. Definitely going to go up there again. For next year, for 2024, I will try to get out and do some more riding. Of course, I will go to Oregon again. There's going to be a couple new things that's going to happen. I plan on happening in the channel, or for the channel. Been a couple months, 2 or 3. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's pretty much what the plan is. So right now, Ruby is very responsive with this K&N filter into her. I can feel a little more of a get-go. So let's just hope that it doesn't, hope it stays that way. Due to the fact I am in high range, but it's actually a pretty nice day out here, considering that it's cold. A little bit of high clouds. Glad to bring you all out here with me. Hopefully next year and 2024 will be a lot more active with riding and stuff. I do plan on going to other places, especially up in Oregon. I want to try out some more of the dunes, not just Winchester Bay or Florence, but I know there's Coos Bay. I haven't been there yet. Spin Reel, Hauser, Horsefall, all that stuff. So you'll all see it in the months to come. And there will be something new. Like I said, there will be something new added to the channel, for the channel, within the months to come. So stay tuned for that. Right now, let's just enjoy this ride. On this blessed day of Christmas Eve of 2023. This is probably the first time I've ever been out here on Christmas Eve. Usually it's too wet, rainy, snow, or I'm having to work. Unfortunately, yes, working on Christmas Eve. Not Christmas Day, but we got that off, the holiday pay, so. Yeah, these gloves are really nice. These little gauntlet style. My hands are getting pretty warm. Now that winter is upon us, it started Thursday, the 21st, so now the days are beginning to get a little bit longer now. Now they're about like a minute or so. Yeah, I got Ruby in automatic here now on auto mode. Letting her shift through the gears. It's gonna be pretty fast too. I know 7 comes off here somewhere, but I never was able to find 7. Trail number 7. That was trail number 8. Get something goes. Excuse me for that. Something in my throat. Yeah, I did that valve adjustment like I did in the video I said last video. Some of you new to the channel, you might want to see that, but sure it's quieted her down quite a bit. So far so good. I don't hear anything. I don't hear any abnormal from it. I'm gonna go straight. Just kind of keeping my eyes open and listening to make sure everything's right, not wrong. It was my first time doing that, so dang, this is a little bit preppy for me. Ruby is really responsive here with the K&N filter, which is nice, Bit of a mud hole here. I don't really want to get muddy right now. ESP mode. That's really nice, I hear. Oh yeah, and I also changed out the spark plug on her too. I went ahead and put a new NGK our hole here. I know one of the accessories that Honda has that I got, where I got the box from, and the recoil full starter I put on there, heated grips. I thought about getting a set of heated grips, but I'm thinking, why? Just wear a good pair of gloves like these and stay warm enough. Not like it gets really, really cold here anyway. I mean, it does, but not like in some parts of the United States. Oh, there's 7 right there. That's where it starts at. Okay. I've been trying to find 7, the beginning of it. That's the trail we need to go up. I need to take you all through, record it. It comes out right there. Which we'll do that when we come back. We'll hit that way. So right now on this ride, I'm just going to go up to the top of the lake, the little clearing area. Again, where I took you out last time when I was testing the Mud Force tires. Yeah. And I realized I left my coffee at my truck. My thermos of coffee. It would be nice to have something warm to drink right now. My favorite part of the trail right here. A little smooth road. They say it's 25 through here, but gotta respect people. There's actually a ranch here, Coram Ranch. You gotta kind of respect people's residencies here and stuff. Kind of keep the noise and dust down, especially in the summer. It gets really dusty here, as you all know, as you all have seen in the videos. Yeah, so far Ruby is running tits, running fucking awesome, real responsive. I really like. Nothing too crazy, but oh yeah, yeah, baby, woohoo! Get some of that mud. Though I'm not kind of looking forward to getting too muddy today. I got Christmas Eve dinner I got to go to later this evening with my brother. I don't want to get too muddy. Okay. And here we are at the base of 19 and 19A. I'm going to cut it right here for just a moment. Okay, GoPro batteries died going up to 7. I don't know what was going on, but it kept shutting off on me. Turned out the battery was too low, so couldn't get all 7 on there, but that's okay. You all have seen it before. 17, I mean, sorry. A lot of you saw that. It's gonna take a cruise out to the lake again, stop there, and really see how this does on a flat area, smooth trail. Yeah, so far I think this K&N filter makes it a little bit too touchy, too snappy, going up the rocks and stuff. Even in low range, it just seemed to really have a lot of torque to it or something. I don't know. It didn't really seem that way with the stock filter in there. But it's really nice with the smooth hill climbs and the roads and stuff. So with this kind of terrain, with the rocks and the hills and stuff like that, it's best to have not so snappy. Because I was going up a hill there off camera when the battery died, and there were some motorcycles coming up, so I went over, pulled over to let them pass. So I got too far over on the rocks on a slope, and I had to winch it out of there. Use the winch and get it back onto the trail, and it was up on a hill. And instead of dumbass me, instead of walking it back to get to a level area, I decided to go ahead and take off, and it just, one little touch on the throttle, it just freaking wants to just go, and it just, I don't know. Anyway, but so far, so good. And it's getting a little bit cloudier, it looks like. So we'll see how far we can go before it starts getting, it's not supposed to rain, but we'll see. I know most of you have already seen this before, but nice to get out and do this again and show you all. You definitely feel a drop in temperature